Hi, this is Anya Carolina from whitelight.angels.com with your monthly intuitive reading. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all of you wonderful souls out there who are subscribing and booking personal readings and supporting me, donating, being patrons and so on. I am overwhelmed. I just started this channel and I am overwhelmed by the response. I am really truly happy that you resonate with my messages, with my messages, the divine messages that come through me. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And then I want to say something about some of you have commented that the sound was too low, that you couldn't hear me. So I have tried a new setup here. I hope this works. I did try it out on several devices to listen to it myself, and I did notice that on some phones and stuff like that it could be low, but on computers it should be fine. But I'm trying something new, so hopefully the sound will be even better for you. Otherwise, give me a shout out. So that being said, I've also had a lot of wonderful comments. I thank you so much for commenting. It's really nice to know how this reaches you. I'm sitting here talking to myself, so it's really nice to know. And some of you have said some really nice things, and I can only say, if you spot it, you got it. So right back at ya. Much love. Right back at ya. So the way I do these intuitive readings are going to be different from time to time. I might do something different next month than I did this month, and this month is different than last month because I do what I'm guided towards. So you'll see me using crystals sometimes I won't be using crystals. And if you're watching this video for your sun sign and then you go watch another one for your moon sign, you might notice that the same card will come up, but the message will be different because I intuit what it is this card is telling me. Because for me, the way I do readings, also when I do personal readings, it's not so much that one card has one specific or two specific meanings always. The card is a tool for me to connect with spirit, to connect with the divine intelligence, and sometimes the same tool will show me something slightly different. So don't be afraid or think this isn't working. What I need you to do is take whatever resonates and leave the rest, because even if this wasn't a general reading, and it is, you will see that no reader is 100% on point, because everything is always susceptible to change, and you're as much as a part of the reading as I am, and the cards are, so we're kind of co-creating the reading. So if you see a card and you instantly know this is about this thing in my life, and I say something slightly different that still resonates, take both messages. It isn't a black and white thing, this woo-woo stuff. So there's not really a right or wrong. There's not like a list of right answers that we have to hit upon. So hope this helps. And concluding this intro, I would like to say that if you would like to book a personal reading, donate a small amount, become a patron and get more readings and a monthly healing. Or go if you're Danish and you want to go to my Danish website, everything is down below. All the links is down below this video, so just go there. And I thank every one of you who are watching, subscribing, commenting, donating, and if you're not doing anything else but just watching and taking it in, I am thanking you, because that's what I'm here for. So thank you so much, and let's go to your reading. Hello Aquarius! Today for your monthly intuitive reading I will be using the Angels of Atlantis Oracle cards by Stuart Pearce. I'm going to use these for a look at the theme of your month, the overall energy. Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid is what I'm going to be using to take a deeper look into the beginning, middle and ending of your month to see what is going on energy-wise, what's coming up for you. So, Aquarius, let's take a look at your month with the Angels of Atlantis Oracle cards. No, it didn't want to come. So let's see. They stick together. Let me see if I can get something intuitively for you. Here we go. Nope. There were 3 cards, so we're going to be shuffling again. Sometimes they come really quickly, sometimes, here we go, they don't want to come at all. Okay, yes. Aquarius, you've got planetary cycles with archangels and dolphin. And for me that makes so much sense now why the cards were sticking together and more than 3 all seem to jump out every time I try to pull, because look at all the planets. Look at all the energies that's going on for you. Planetary cycles. So first of all, they tell me you will benefit from looking into what's going on astrologically. That was a hard word for you this month, because there might be a lot of things happening that influence you and can make you feel like, what is going on? So dear Aquarius, if you you can go to one of those free sites and do your natal chart, or you can go to an astrologer, or if you're already into all of this, you can dive deep into it. But look up at least your moon sign, your sun sign, which is Aquarius, and your rising sign, and look at how the traits of those might be influencing you right now. Planetary cycles. So also it's also a message of not going against the flow right now. If go with your, if you're a woman, go with your monthly cycle instead of like pushing yourself when you feel like you need downtime, and just nature cycles, whatever you feel resonates with you right now. When I say go with a natural cycle, try to incorporate that is what's right for you. We all need that cyclic energy in our life. We can't always be on and we can't always be off. We can't always be lying around watching Netflix, and we can't always be working. There needs to be balance, and so you need to look at what kind of balance is it that you need to address. And so let's see what's coming up in October. For now, the first 2 cards were reversed. So again, for me, that speaks very much about not pushing where you're being rejected. If you're being rejected, let it go. It's protection for your own good. But it also speaks to me about this is really truly a month of going deep within and feeling your way through things, feeling your way. Let me see, what was the message? Go within and feel, what do you need right now? Do you need to be on or off? And go with that, and not so much what the outside world is telling you to do. So let's see what you had. Just gonna take a sip of water. It gets so dry in my throat from all that talking. So the first one you had, the beginning of the month, you have a message. I'm going to show it to you. A bright message in a bottle but it was reversed. Message in a bottle. So you, as I said, you have the answers inside of you. Don't go looking for answers outside. And especially, let me just say this to what I said before about if you're going to be looking at your what's going on for you astrologically, that word again, please go and meditate with what info you're getting, because otherwise you will be seeking answers outside. And oh, sorry if I just smacked my microphone. Sorry about that if it made a sound, because you need to go and look at what can be influencing you from outside. Planets, or of course outside of you, but then you need to pull it inside and see how does that feel, what messages, what wisdom can I pull out of that information. So don't go shopping for an answer for your life's problems everywhere without being critical, without looking at the source of the information, without checking with your inner scale barometer. How does it feel? How true does it feel? Because you in the end have all the answers. What you're getting outside of yourself is just clues. So I hope that makes sense. That is in the beginning of the month. Actually, I feel like it's going to be happening all month long, that you are sourcing clues from the outside, but then you really have to go within and verify them inside of you on your own truth scale. That is very, very important for you, Aquarius. Otherwise, you will be more confused than when you started the month. So in the middle of the month, we have exchanging gifts. I'm going to show it to you. And it was also reversed. It's a card again of balance. It's a card of giving and receiving. And so you need to give yourself more right now than you're going to be giving. You need to give yourself more than you're going to be giving others right now, because you're in a place where you're trying to decipher what is the essentials, what is the truth for you, it's like packing a bag for a journey. The rest of the year, you're packing your bag. What's going in the bag, what's going out of the bag, what don't you need anymore. That's what you're doing. And you don't need other people coming and looking over your shoulder saying, I think you should take that shirt, I think you should take those shoes. You need to shut off the noise. You can of course look up the weather where you're going, and now we're speaking metaphorically of course. See, is it going to be winter or summer, and pack accordingly. So when you're looking at whatever's going on astrologically or even numerologically, it's very important not to take the experts' advice, the clairvoyance advice, whoever you're seeking for absolute truth, without measuring how does this fit in my inner suitcase. I hope that makes sense. So the ending of your month will leave you with unfinished symphony. So you won't be reaching a goal. You won't be reaching a finish line with this work that you're going to be doing. It's continuing into next month, even maybe next year. You're in a process. So trust that process. It's very important to trust that, as you can see in this wonderful, I love this card. She's like right smack in the middle of the symphony. She's not even she's only halfway. She's not even nearing the end. And so sometimes it's not until we get to the end we see how it all fitted together. But have faith and have trust in yourself and your abilities to navigate that symphony, to play that symphony. You're living symphony, and you will wind up being a beautiful piece. But right now, mid-piece, it might be like, where's this going? I don't know. But if you can stay with that uncertainty, Aquarius, you will be so much the better for it, because you're shifting right now. Sometimes planets shift position as well, and you're kind of shifting internally and maybe externally as a result of that. And a shift is always a weird thing until you land. Until the shift has happened and you're getting accustomed to where you've landed. So you're flying midair, you're playing your symphony, and you need to trust the process even though it feels scary at times. And the two cards here in the beginning and middle of the month is advice for you to be your own guide, to be your own maestro, to not let anyone else dictate your symphony, to not let anyone else dictate where you're going. Always take it inside, weigh it on the truth scale. How does this feel? And if you don't know, you don't know. Then you just sit with it until you know. Or make a move without knowing how it will end. But you are in charge. You are in charge. So I hope this resonated, dear Aquarius. It's very much a month of unraveling, and then gathering new strings, and you're kind of mid-piece and you're like, is this ever going to be anything finished? So yes, it is, but you're in mid-process, and that is always a tricky place to be. But it's not bad at all. I don't feel like it is a bad thing at all for you. You're just, living out your true purpose. You're just living out, like the planets. Planets are planets. They do what planets do. You are you. You do what you do. And it's all good. So I hope this resonated with you. And if you want more videos, you can subscribe, and you can also become a patron and get more monthly videos and a monthly white light healing. It's all down below. For now, I will say thank you so much for watching, and thank you for existing. Until next time, bye.